Hello, this is Elizabeth Potts-Weinstein. I want to welcome you to the second edition of Secrets of Successful Entrepreneurs. What I'm going to be talking to you about this week is leverage. You may wonder, how is it that successful entrepreneurs are able to get so much done? Especially since a lot of them, including myself, have more than one business. And the secret is that we're not doing it all. Number one, we're not doing all the stuff ourselves. And number two, what we're doing to more than one person at a time. The secret of leverage is really two different kinds of secrets. Number one, you're talking about outsourcing, giving things to other people so you don't have to do them. So what do you outsource? You outsource stuff that you're not good at, things that you don't do quickly, things that you hate, things that are not your unique thing that you do. So let's assume that you're some sort of an expert. You give advice in some way, shape, or form. That advice is the unique thing that you do, the thing that you charge hundreds of dollars an hour to do. It doesn't make sense for you to be doing filing, for you to be answering the phone, returning phone calls, for you to be answering emails, especially emails just from the public, not someone who has your personal email address. It doesn't make sense for you to be doing things that are really $10 an hour jobs or even $50 an hour jobs. You need to be just spending your time on servicing your clients and customers and on generating new clients and generating new customers. Especially if it's something you're not good at, for instance, or something you hate. For instance, bookkeeping. Bookkeeping is one of the first things I recommend that you outsource. Most people violently hate bookkeeping and hate dealing with the financial stuff. And it makes sense to sign that out because you're not going to do it, you're going to procrastinate it, and it never gets done, at least doesn't get done right. And because it's relatively straightforward to find a person who does bookkeeping, and there are people who actually do love it. And it's very important to have that done so you can generate financial reports and plan for your cash flow. I also recommend using someone like a virtual assistant who can work remotely, can answer your phone, answer your emails, format documents for you, do transcriptions for you, all the things where you don't need your unique abilities to do those things. The second way you leverage is by delivering your advice, your content, your expertise to more than one person at a time. So instead of just seeing clients one-on-one, you see clients one-on-two, one-on-10, one-on-a-million. And how you do that is really two different ways. One is by delivering your advice in a group setting. That group setting could be an event, it could be a class that you teach, it could be group coaching where you have more than one person in that group. There's a lot of different ways you can do it depending upon the type of business that you have and whether or not you want to see people in person or virtually, or maybe you want to do both. The idea is that instead of just meeting with someone one-on-one, you have a group of 5 or 10 or 200 people in a room or a virtual room. Yes, each person pays less, most likely, because you're seeing more than one person at a time. However, you can see so many more people, you actually make more money per your hour of doing work. The second way you can leverage your time and deliver content to more than one person at a time is through information products. So you can write a book, you can write an ebook, you can put together a home study version of the teleclass that you have. A lot of different ways to do it. The idea is that you're communicating your advice and helping more than one person at a time, theoretically unlimited people. Once you write a book or put together a home study kit, it could be sold to 1 million people with requiring no more work on your part except for the marketing stuff. The last thing to think about is delivering content to more than one person also it comes from the sales and promotion side of your business. Perhaps if you're doing your sales and promotion, it's maybe all be one-on-one. You have get acquainted appointments or free consultations with people. You're meeting people at networking events. It's all one-on-one, and as such, you're limited in how many people you can potentially bring in. That's where things like a e-zine or electronic newsletter, a blog, a video like what I'm doing here is a way you can deliver your content and give people a taste of what you do for your clients and customers. You only have to create it once and it could go out to literally millions of people. So that is secret number 2 that I'm sharing with you, which is to create leverage in your business. So number 1, you don't have to do all the work. And number two, you can deliver your expertise to more than one person at a time. So this is Elizabeth Potts-Weinstein, and thank you very much for joining me, Secrets of Successful Entrepreneurs. Until next week, if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thank you. Bye-bye.